Things are not looking good for Amber Heard in the defamation trial against Johnny Depp. While she's already appearing to being on the losing end, things are far from getting better for Mira from Aquaman. It's been claimed repeatedly that she is using fake evidence in front of the jury, and this new image has just changed the whole thing upside down. So this image of Amber Heard was deposited from her side of lawyers in order to showcase the type of injury she received when she was with Mr. Depp. This is an old photo where Amber is seen taking mirror photos showing the injury on her arm. You can see the blue markings that appear to be from a blow. But this is where things start to fall apart as this photo appears to go against her. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard got married in the year 2015, and it wasn't until the year 2016 that Amber filed for divorce, blaming her husband for physical violence. Not to mention the fact that the two were dating ever since 2012. But as you can see in the image, Amber is seen using an iPhone 4. Did she use the phone from 2010 to click an image in 2015? That does not sound right, does it? The more you keep looking at this image, the more sketchy things start to become. Amber was worth around $2.5 million back in 2015, so it seems unlikely for her to be using a 5-year-old phone being so rich. Not to mention the fact that she has dark brown hair in the alleged photo. But if we go by W Magazine, Amber had blonde hair throughout 2015. You can see that she had light-colored hair throughout the year, and her claims of the image being of the same time do not sit right with us. Do you think that the hair and phone make strong enough evidence to ensure that this photo is older than what Amber Heard claims? By the looks of it, this image was taken in the year 2010 or 2011, long before Amber Heard and Johnny Depp even started dating. Some people on Twitter even went on to say that this does not look like an injury mark due to violence. It looks like being clumsy and hitting a piece of furniture, anything but a blow by someone else. Either way, that looks like something from being clumsy and hitting a corner of furniture or something else pointy. Literally, none of her pictures with visible bruises or marks look like a result of abuse, especially not the one she describes. Based on the same things, a Twitter user, Soliqueen, made a really good question. So, not one single friend of Amber's took photos or told her to take photos of her bruises? Sounds like she has fake friends using her for Johnny's privilege. To which another user replied, they recorded every minute of the relationship except the ones that would prove her right. It's totally true. This does make sense because while some of Amber's friends do vouch for her support, they never have good enough proof and evidence that support their notions. No one ever asked Amber to take a photo of her wounds when she's hurt. That does not add up well, not to mention the fact that Amber had to cover her face with a bruise kit, makeup, in order to hide those injuries. For those of you who don't know, Amber had a terrible slip-up recently where she said that she used a bruise kit. This means that she made fake injuries and bruises, and this way, she was able to fabricate even more evidence in court. May it be photos, makeup, comments, and even claims, it turns out. Amber is using a bunch of lies and fake stuff to make her side of the story. Amber Heard has made many claims that Johnny Depp broke her nose, but she's never managed to show a single piece of believable evidence to support her claim. This makes us ask even more questions and makes us doubt the grounds beneath her claims. This goes without saying that breaking the nose is a bold claim, and clearly there will be some aftermath, right? But in Amber's case, she was able to hide it there with mere makeup. According to her, Johnny broke her nose more than once, so clearly there must be some evidence for the same, right? She even went on to say that she has a callus where the fracture was. So why doesn't she go ahead and get a CT scan of the same? She can even get an MRI scan to show the injuries to her nose, right? But why does she not opt for it? These questions are making the netizens mad as well, and Afura33 was bold enough to ask them on Reddit. Why not asking her to make a computed tomography scan or MRI of her nose? She stated that she broke her nose several times. A healed broken bone is showing callus where the fracture was, so signs of a previous fracture are still visible on a scan even after years of the incident. To this, another Reddit user replied and said that Johnny Depp's lawyers would surely ask for the same really soon, and if they do, it'll be over for Amber Heard. While we're on the topic of Amber's broken nose, LilyJ916 on Twitter made some bold comments as well. While Amber claimed that Johnny broke it just before these pictures were taken, there's no sign of injury in the images. Lily said, Amber Heard told the jury under oath that Johnny Depp broke her nose the day before these photos. She didn't even bother to take fake photos of the the injuries she claims her makeup covered, and that ice completely reduced the swelling of. We are tired of your lies, Amber. This goes without saying, but the entire internet has resolved to support Johnny Depp, and the defamation case against Amber Heard seems to be exposing her. We've already discussed a ton of sources and debunked a majority of her claims and evidence as made up and fake. It's been claimed many times that Amber Heard is actively using Adobe Photoshop as well. This means that she uses editing software time and again. While she is infamous for editing her photos to look beautiful, it won't be surprising to disclose that she has used the software to fake her injuries as well. Have a look at this tweet from D. Daniels. Amber loves Photoshop editing, and not just to improve her looks, but to add injuries. The old saying, "a photo speaks 1,000 words," has evolved into "a photo speaks 1,000 lies." As you'll be able to see in the images, Amber Heard is actually seen a lot different than she looks in reality. While this might be a tall claim, we can't help but mention it, since Amber is infamous for her fabricated stuff now. If you go onto Google and search Botox bruise, the first image to pop up would be Amber's. This is getting famous really quickly, and many people claim that Amber used surgeries to fake her bruises. So this seems to be a never-ending cycle. Did you know that bullying and belittling people is not new to Amber Heard? You must know Vision from MCU, right? The role is played by Paul Bettany. It was recently discovered that Amber bullied Paul's 18-year-old son in such a way that he left crying. And if you want to know the reason behind this, it's just because she's jealous of Johnny and Paul's friendship. But this does not end here. Kate James, who used to be an assistant for Ms. Heard, also accused her of making her life hard. Kate came to light in 2020 when it was disclosed that Amber used to mentally, verbally, and even emotionally bully Kate and her son, who was just 4 years old then. Amber used to be mean to her staff a lot, and she even went on to bully a 4-year-old. Just what would it tell about someone's character? Kate worked with Amber from 2012 to 2015, and she decided to quit working when she could not take any more of Amber's tantrums.